When was the last time you got a commission from Facebook, Twitter, or any other social network for spending your time there? Never, huh? Well, pay very close attention until the very end of this video. Because if you know how to add a friend to your friends list on social network, then in the next few minutes, I can show you how over 3 million people worldwide earn up to $4,622 per week while doing exactly that on autopilot. The crazy thing is that it is absolutely free of charge and you don't have to pay a penny to figure out how it works. I will explain to you what a genius, a tsunami, Facebook, and a red button on the internet all have to do with the financial success of millions of people. Then you will understand why rich people are always getting richer while most people barely earn enough to make ends meet. Please keep in mind that I'm not here to sell you anything. But by the end of the video, you will understand why every day an increasing number of people make more and more money. Check out these figures. 317 per day, 2,224 per week, 116,000 per year. These are not dollar amounts, but rather the number of people who became millionaires last year alone in English-speaking countries. So if you happen to live in a small town, the probability is quite high that some people in your neighborhood have recently become millionaires. These are well-known facts published by the world media. And you know that those people did not get there by playing the lottery, getting an inheritance, or by working from a 9 to 5 every day, and it wasn't sure luck as well, I'll tell you that. I'm not here today to tell you at all about the sweet life of a millionaire who eats his breakfast on a sunny terrace, takes his sports car for a drive, gets his hair styled at the salon in the afternoon, and then tops the day off with a candlelight dinner with his gorgeous wife. You've probably already seen plenty of these beautiful stories on TV, the tabloids, and on Facebook show-offs. So I'll save us the hassle this time, simply because what is at stake here is you and only you, your wishes, your dreams, and your goals, and how to get you to experience the extraordinary wow moment. Let me explain the 4 main parts and then put them together for you. First, let's take a look at the geniuses of this world who have become incredibly rich using their skills. We're talking about people who are working on Wall Street and earn $1 or several million monthly just because they have a green thumb for finance, or those that build companies from scratch and sell them within a very short time for millions of dollars. All these things happen around us on a daily basis. We hear about it, we read about it, we see it on TV. But somehow we get the feeling that it can only happen to others. And these geniuses are either just incredibly lucky or just happen to be at the right place at the right time. Or maybe that they simply know the right people. Now let's move on to the next part, our red button. Just imagine that somewhere on the internet, perhaps with your online bank or a secret website, you could have a magic button which, when pressed upon, automatically copies the financial successes of these financial geniuses for you. In other words, if you had this button linked to your bank account, from now on, you would earn just as much as any of these financial geniuses on Wall Street or any other major stock exchange in the world. Their financial success would simply be copied without you having to learn their skills and do hardly anything. Take a moment to think about it and what it could mean. It means that people who know where the red button is on the internet can make money online with just a click of a button simply by copying the financial successes of a true financial wizard. Let us move on to the third part, Facebook and other social networks. We are talking about rapidly growing networks that have more than 3 million members and definitely have the potential to cause large changes in the market. Let's spare the superlatives and only talk about what there is already, because that is the only thing that counts. So this brings us to the last part before we put all these in one picture, and you will understand it immediately, just like our colleagues that have been earning money from day one with a single, fully automated click of a button. There is a tsunami that is insanely large and that shoots around the world 5 times a week. We are talking about the financial tsunami, which is almost of unimaginable size. The foreign exchange market starts rolling at 3 a.m. in Japan, and then the wave hits Europe at 9 a.m., culminates around 3 p.m. with a volume of more than $3 trillion. Yes, that is with a T. on a daily basis. That is the equivalent of the combined gross domestic product of an entire nation per year. And also note, this staggering number only refers to trading with foreign currencies and does not include equities, commodities, and indices. To become super rich, you would only have to be hit with a few drops of this mega tsunami. Not a full bucket or even a cup. No, just a few drops would be quite sufficient to become completely financially free. The financial geniuses of this world are people just like you and me. They only have another skill set. While you may be a skilled craftsman, handyman, musician, athlete, or a good housewife with a tight grip on your household, kids, and husband, the financial geniuses came to this world with a green thumb for numbers and finances. You will not be surprised to hear that the majority of these super rich financial geniuses have rarely seen a university from the inside. In fact, most of the 116,000 people who became millionaires last year alone do not have a university degree, nor are they any kind of geniuses. They're only people who made the right decision when the perfect opportunity presented itself. Maybe you were wondering, how could your neighbor afford all these things? The remodeling, the second car, the fancy vacations, and all those barbecues on the weekends. Perhaps your neighbor has some secret income. Of course, no one discusses their financial condition or from where they earn their money from in public. Let me get straight to the point and put all the puzzle pieces together. Are you ready? Let's start with a question. What do social networks, geniuses, a red button, and a tsunami all have to do with each other? Well, here's the answer for you. Every day, the financial geniuses of the world sit in front of their computer, studying the news, digging out inside information, and when the tsunami starts rolling with the opening of the stock market, they get down to business, and that is making as much money as they possibly can. That's their job. They do nothing else, and that is why they are good at it. And now you can also earn several $million per year. In our network, which can be compared to Facebook, you will find these financial geniuses whose actions can be copied with a simple click on the button, allowing you to therefore share the same financial success as they have. This is a magic button that you can simply click on. And from that moment onward, the financial success of the genius will be yours. What? You're still here? I would have thought that you were an action taker and be someone that wants to make money as soon as possible, don't you? I'm going to give you a real formula for finally achieving the success that you've always wanted online. Myself and the team have spent over 18 months developing the infrastructure and the training to be as easy as possible for you to follow and implement. We cover everything you need to know in order for you to get started. We'll reveal how to be a successful trader just like the big boys, to begin banking huge profits very quickly. You'll also be able to get others to do all the work for you while you just sit back and relax. Watch TV, go out with the family, do whatever you want, and still make money away from your laptop. If you're worried about things being too technical, then don't be. If you were able to find this website and watch this video, then you're more than qualified to start implementing the system.